Hi everyone, welcome to WW Designs. My name is Nikki and on this channel I share my love of all things paper crafting. And today we are going to do part 23 of my series 30 Ways to Decorate a Junk Journal. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, there is a playlist JJJ 30 where you can catch up on all of those. And today we're going to use some die cuts that I made from magazine pages. This is why we don't throw out our magazines until there's literally nothing left. And I thought what we would do is create some decoration for this little tuck here. It's a music paper. It's a little bit flimsy, but not too bad. But I thought we could create some nice deco on this little tuck spot here. So the first thing I'm doing, I have a piece of paper that I have already prepped. It's from a book page. Now, I have this really old grotty book, and what I do every time I'm using paint and I have a bit of paint left over, I throw it down on one of the pages. And that way, sometimes you need a background, you might want it a particular color or something like that. You can just tear a piece out of this book when you need it. Here's a prime example. I was using one of my stencils and I had a little bit of green paint left over, so I put it down on one of the pages and bam, now I've got the background I want and I don't have to wait for paint to dry. So we're going to put this here. This is just to give this music page just a little bit of extra strength. Because, as I said, it is quite soft and flimsy, and we are obviously going to be doing some layering. So the first thing I'm going to do is just glue this down. Grab my glue. I hope you are all well. And for all of you people in the US that are going through this amazing snowstorms at the moment, I hope you're staying warm and safe. While you're snowstorming, we're heat waving. We have had incredibly hot and humid days, and now there's a cyclone brewing up north, which may very well affect our weather, even though we are further south. Who knows what's going to happen, but the weather is certainly rather unhappy at the moment. Right, so we have our main piece down. I did ink the edges just to create a little bit of contrast. Now, I grabbed a few little bits and pieces that I just want to add as layering spots just to help tone down a little bit of this dark green because I've got so much of it there. So I just grabbed a few little bits from my stash that were sort of the right sort of colour shades for what we want. And we're going to pop this down. And what we'll do is we'll put things over the edges. I don't need everything completely confined to that space. I've also got a little number here. We might put this up the top somewhere. Maybe up here a little bit. Again, going over the edge of the bit I've popped down. I've also got a little stamp here. Thought that might work well, and I've gone with the neutral colours here. There we go. Now we have some little greenery bits. I might just sort of pop them down before I put the flowers on. Now, what I love using when I have really delicate things like this, I purchased this glue pen off AliExpress, and I need to order 50 more. It is the best thing ever. So I'm going to use the glue pen, but I will cut these bits out of the video so you don't have to watch me do all these little fiddly jobs. Right, so here's the first one, which I managed to break because I accidentally put it down where I had just used glue for these things. But that's okay. We'll just gently pop that into place. There we go. Oh, stick. Right, that's that one. here is the next one. Here's the third one. We might pop that there. Okay, then we have some flowers. Let's get these down. I think we'll just cluster these in the middle, sort of here. Okay. So I cut the two larger ones out of these. It was just images, obviously, of flowers with a little bit of greenery. And then I've got one little one here which has a bit of orange on it. I thought that might do for something a little brighter. There we go. And then I have a butterfly. So I picked an image that had some blue colours on it because I thought that would help make this pop, because this is quite a fine die cut. You don't end up with too much of your butterfly left. So again, I'm going to use my glue pen and I will just cut out the bits where I'm actually gluing. Right, I think we'll pop that right down there. Now, what's happening here is my fingers are sticky, so of course it's fighting the glue. I think I need a wet wipe to ease the glue off my fingers. There we go. Oh, that's better. All right, so we have a little butterfly. And then finally, I also die cut a cute dragonfly, again with the orange image. And this time we're going to get a bit clever, and I will use my tweezers to help me place that down, and my thumb that is not covered in glue. There we go. So I think that will do very nicely. We now have a cute little flap with some nice deco on it using die-cut magazine images. But I suppose we should have a little journaling card to go with it. So let's pop that aside for the moment. This is a cardstock piece from a Daphne's Diary magazine. You just can't beat them for pretty things. And I thought we'll add a little bit of deco to this too, just so that the two blend together. So we'll just start with that on there. And I have another little leaf. A little leaf done. There we go. And another butterfly, which was cut from the orange. There we go. And we'll just pop that on there. Oh, honestly, my sticky fingers are making this very difficult. Oh, one does need patience sometimes, and I severely lack that. There we go. Right, that will do very nicely. And I think we might just round the corners on this. Voila, and we have ourselves a little journaling card to match our pocket. Well, it's not really a pocket, it's a flap actually. But I'm wondering, I could now glue this down and turn that into a pocket. Actually, that might be a very good move, I think. If I can just find my other glue. Yep, this is the one we want. We might just turn this into a pocket. There we go. Put that on there. That'll make a nice strong closure there. And then our little journaling card probably won't fall out. So there we go. Again, nice and easy, very quick. Look, honestly, on a rainy day, you've got nothing to do or you want to do something crafty, grab your magazines, your die cutting machine, and just die cut a heap of pretty things that you can use in your journal. It saves having to use your precious scrapbooking papers if you have a collection of them. They're completely free. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments box below. And until next time, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye for now.